Right? Let's get started.
Yeah. Thank you, Tyler, for sharing. So, hello, everybody. Today we have the Hedera African Hackathon info session. So, we will start with an overview of the Hedera ecosystem and technology. So, can you go next, Tyler? Okay. So, basically, Hedera, let's start with the definition. Hedera is a fully open source permissioned public ledger technology running on the fast, fair, and secure hash graph consensus. So let's decorticate this. Starting with the permissioned keyword, which stands for that the Hedera ecosystem consensus algorithm, the validators are known, which are 39 validator big companies, let's say, and it's a kind of distributed ledger technology like blockchain, the algorithm called DAG. Okay, so Hedera is fast. It surpassed 10,000 transactions per second on the ledger. Hedera also is secure. It runs the asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance algorithm, avoiding DDoS attacks, spoofing attacks, and other kind of attacks. Hedera also is fair. It has like a great timestamping for the transactions. It keeps the records in a great, let's say, fair timestamping. And also, there's a great thing which is Hedera is stable in transaction fees. It had like 0.30 per transactions, which is the only ecosystem that use stable fees. Oh. Yeah, so let's go next. Okay, comparing Hedera ecosystem to the other generation of blockchain, starting with Bitcoin, which had like 3 transactions per second. Ethereum have 12 transactions per second, and Hedera have more than 10,000 transactions per second. For the average cost fee for Bitcoin is 22 USD, and for the Ethereum is 11.90 USD per transaction. For the Hedera, it's 0.301, which is a stable fee. And for the to reach finality in Bitcoin, we have to wait from 10 to 60 minutes to reach finality. In Ethereum, we have to wait from 10 to 20 seconds to reach finality. And in Hedera, we only wait for 3 to 5 seconds to reach our finality. For the energy consumption, Bitcoin have like 3,000,006,000 watt per hour consumption. For the Ethereum, it's 500 watt per hour, and for the Hedera, it's 0.04 watt per hour, which is, let's say, the greenest ecosystem existing. So let's go next. So analyzing the market today for the utility token of Hedera, which is HBAR. For the market cap, we have $10 billion circulating, and the volume is more than 700 million in one day, which is great. And quote, it's not a financial advice, it's a good investment. HBAR is a good investment, seeing their roadmap and their coming projects. So yeah. Let's go next. Got it?
Yeah, I think 𝐸𝐸𝐸 has issues. Can anyone hear him, or is it just a network issue from his side?
Yeah, I think there is an internet issue from the side of
I think I can take over from here. All right. Thanks a lot, 𝐸𝐸𝐸, for presenting the Hedera technology. It was a really good introduction. Anyone got to see why we chose Hedera, and also why Hedera chose us, why Hedera chose to get into Africa and to fund the biggest hackathon in the world in Africa, because everyone sees the potential of the African talent, but also sees the potential of the African market as a perfect adoption HQ, literally, of the Web3 technology. So we see that the biggest adoption of stable coins, of crypto technology, DeFi, and AI Web3 technologies in countries like Nigeria, Senegal, Kenya, Angola, and North Africa too, because people have a true and real need to get into Web3 in Africa, because it solves issues for us. It helps us transact internationally. It helps us make business. It helps us get to know state-of-the-art technology from the comfort of our homes. So that's why Hedera chose to be in Africa, and why Africa is the perfect place to be right now in terms of Web3 technology. So to tell you a little bit about the Hedera initiative, so Hedera is kind of an evolution on the blockchain network. They built some state-of-the-art technology called the Hashgraph. And Hedera is supported by more than, can you go to the next slide, Talib? Yeah, so Hedera is supported by 39 of the biggest companies in the world. So to name a few, there's Boeing, Chainlink Labs, IBM, Google, LG, EDF, Deutsche Telekom, and others who believe in the Hedera technology and the impact that it will have on technology in general, but also in ecosystems all around the world. So it was established in 2021. So the Hashgraph Association, which is one of the funders of this hackathon, it was established in 2021 with the grant from Hedera Hashgraph to accelerate broad adoption of Hedera network globally. That's why you find it in places like this hackathon, supporting talent, supporting developers to build meaningful and useful solutions on the Hedera network. Go ahead, Talil. Next slide, please. So the operating partner of this hackathon is Dart Blockchain. So founded in 2018, it is the biggest and the sole Web3 hub built in Tunisia, but echoing all over Africa, North Africa, and to the world, supporting the development of decentralized solutions and building ecosystems of talent, of developers, of business makers and startups in the Middle East and North Africa. In the African and the broader African region. So the third partner of this hackathon and one of the organizational partners is Exponential Science. So Exponential Science is an NGO based in Switzerland, aiming to combine cutting-edge technology to address global challenges through three core pillars. So the first one is education, through the Evergreen Funding Initiative, providing real-world insights from new projects, ventures, and market cycle, to give feedback into the educational content. So this ensures that it remains contemporary, relevant, and fused with practical insights. That's why one of the pillars onto which the Exponential Science Foundation helps in here and in this hackathon is through education and through training. So for example, next Friday, this time, we will have a leading academic with us, proposed by the Exponential Science Foundation. So innovation, R&D are also some of the key pillars of the Exponential Science Foundation, and we are very thankful for the help and the support that we are receiving from the Exponential Science Foundation to make this hackathon a reality. So moving forward, about the Hedera Africa initiative. So why we chose Africa as the hotspot or as the HQ of one of the biggest hackathons in the world. So with a population of 1.5 billion, almost like 20% or 15% of the world population, and expected to reach 2.5 billion by 2050, Africa is a hotspot of talent, of young people hungry to build and hungry to make impact. So Nigeria alone has 223 million people, projected to be to have a half a billion population by 2050. And what's more interesting is that most of this population is under 25. They are young people like ourselves and like you in the audience, who are an untapped resource for Web3 innovation and who are the perfect adopters of Web3 technology, because most of us live in closed currency economies. We're not able to transact internationally. We're not able to do business freely. So Web3 kind of unleashes our wings to be able to get out there and show the world the strong spirit and the strong talents of the African continent. So going ahead, Talil. So this hackathon biggest aim is to put Africa on the map, literally on the Web3 map. So Africa represents kind of a blue ocean of opportunities, like it's a Virgin Island of opportunities and in blockchain adoption with untapped use cases across finance, agriculture, and governance. And this kind of uncharted territory in terms of Web3 and deep tech technology is what makes Africa the perfect place to build, because you will find the perfect use case for everything you do, whether it's in finance, agriculture, healthcare, governance, whatever it is. This program is aimed at accelerating African representation in Web3, showcasing why a lot of companies and a lot of ecosystems choose to build inside Africa. So also one of the biggest aims is to bridge Hedera to the African continent. So offering one of the best technologies out there in terms of blockchain technology that is efficient, that is enterprise ready, that is aimed at building useful and meaningful solutions, thanks to its rapid, secure, and cost-effective infrastructure, as Rayan was showcasing in his presentation. So this is why Africa is the place to be, one more time. Go ahead, Talil. So about the Hedera Africa community, so one of the aims of this hackathon is to promote the Hedera technology. So to actively encourage the adoption of Hedera network, engaging local communities and leveraging the ecosystem across 16 countries and growing and expanding further than that. So we built ecosystems with community leaders, such as a lot of people in this audience, to help promote the Hedera technology and promote its use cases within the community. The second and broader aim is to educate and certify the community in the Hedera developer certification that we offer for free. And that not only do we offer it for free, but we do dedicated webinars, expert-led training to help you get the certification faster. And finally, the broader aim is to support emerging startups. So we provide the necessary ecosystem and resources, which is most important in our use case, because a lot of African startups have the talent, they have the infrastructure, they have everything, but they lack the resources, whether financial or human resources. And we do provide that, and we create ecosystems where you can find equal and similar financial resources to the rest of the world to be able to build competitive businesses and competitive startups. So the opportunities are manifold for the Hedera African community. So we have, as I said, worldwide free Hedera certification at no cost and open to help you get into the Hedera ecosystem, whether to find a job or to build a business. The second is participating in summer boot camps led by a Hedera expert and business expert from all over the world. The third opportunity, which I find the most interesting, is a $1 million in global prize pools. So you will find the needed resources to set up your business and recruit your team and get out there and start making real world impact. Fourth pillar is internships and job opportunities. So you will have exposure, your project will have exposure to a large pool of talents, whether for internship or full-time opportunities, people who are recognized as certified job-ready blockchain developers. And finally, it will put you out there with investors, with leading experts and leading business owners from all over the world. And this network and exposure will help you find opportunities, whether as a single talent, as an individual talent, or as a startup. Moving ahead. Sorry, I need some water. Give me 2 seconds. So growing the momentum. Yeah. Full screen, thank you. So growing the momentum, the African Hedera community in figures. So from a few months ago when we started this hackathon, we started the awareness, we've done 7 hackathons. 250 plus projects were engaged in these activities, whether in the hackathons or meetups. 2,600, which is a very big number of people certified in Hedera technology. and 13,000 people engaged in the Hedera Academy program. These are people who started their certifications and are still out there trying to get it, which could be you. So that's why I want to make the call. So if you started your certification and you've encountered any barrier whatsoever in getting your certification, please reach out to our team, whether on Discord, on Telegram, on Twitter, whatever, and we will help you get that certification. We will give you the support that you need, the mentorship that you need, the expertise that you need to get the certification. So use this resource and reach out to us and we will help you. So these are some images from the 7 hackathons that we've organized, or certification training sessions that we've organized. So you see young, hungry, passionate people like yourselves who got out there and built and won prizes. And we want the next picture. We want you to be in the next picture. So the footprint across Africa. So we've got people from more than 15 countries out here. So we've got registered members from Tunisia, Nigeria, Morocco, Ethiopia, Mauritania, and this is the leaderboard. So you guys have to get out there and fight for your community. Get to your communities and get out there. Next slide, please. So about the certification program, Mike, can you hear me? Yes or no? It's good.
Yes, we can hear you, Ismail.
Yes. All right. Good. So the learning approach is that we have recorded content. We have tutorials that are recorded and on YouTube for you to get out there and understand the Hedera technology. We have practical workshops that we have every Friday, this time on Discord to help you get the certification. The training content has 3 hours of blockchain fundamentals to get you introduced to the blockchain ecosystem and technology, have a broad view of what's happening, and then 12 hours of the Hedera ecosystem. Not as clear as before. So, guys, can you hear me, or is it just the cat? I see in the picture who has trouble hearing me, or is it everyone? All right, good. Khaled, can you get back to the right slide? I only see the introduction slides. So go ahead. Go ahead. Yes. So coming to the big event, the purpose of this session, which is the hackathon. The hackathon is focused on bringing all of these elements that we discussed, whether it is the Hedera technology, the state-of-the-art technology of the Hedera ecosystem, the developer communities in the African continent, to develop these communities and get more people building out there on Hedera, is to open the ground for innovation and collaboration between all talents in the African ecosystem. And finally, it's to foster innovation, to get you to think creatively and build businesses that will make real local and global impact. So that's the purpose of the hackathon. Can you go to the next slide, Talib? The main goals of the hackathon, they are quite ambitious, but with your help and with your support, we are going to get there. So we are aiming at onboarding plus 10,000 hackers to establish a robust talent pipeline to set the direction for the Africa's Web3 future. We are aiming to host more than 1,000 project submissions across diverse hackathon use cases across our 4 tracks that we will discuss a bit later, and have 30 plus investable projects. So it's a bit down, my voice. I'll try to yell. So 30 plus projects. We aim to achieve, as I said, 1,000 plus project submissions, but we want 30 of these submissions to become investable projects, because not only do we have $1 million, sorry guys, this is probably my last slide, so bear with me. So 30 plus, not only do we have $1 million in prizes, but we also have another $1 million in follow-up investment. So these are for the best projects out there who will get out of the hackathon. They will find the support they needed, not only to get the prize pool from the hackathon, but to find follow-up investment to help them build further. Next slide, please. Now I will take it over to my good friend Talal to take you through the prize pool and the rest of the details of the hackathon. I hope I've made a good introduction of the hackathon, and I will leave it to Talal to take you out there and get you to know what's happening. Thank you, Talal. Thank you, and sorry for your issue. So you'll have to bear with me again on, and hopefully my voice is a bit clearer right now. I've changed my mic. So yeah, so the hackathon has an initial prize pool of $1 million. So this is probably the biggest prize pool ever in a hackathon, and the biggest surely ever in the African continent. So this prize pool was provided thanks to the biggest supporters of the hackathon, which is the Exponential Science Foundation and the Hashgraph Association, who have strived to reward excellence and innovation across all of the tracks of the hackathon. Go ahead. Roadmap. The roadmap of the hackathon is now today we have kickstarted the third phase of the hackathon. So the past 4 months have been preparing and promoting the hackathon to get you out there and to get you introduced to what will happen. From today until the end of September, we will host a hackathon of 2 months featuring hacking days in at least 10 countries, and those are complemented by online training sessions and follow-ups to help you hack and get your project out there. So hack, build, build, build. So this is the crux of the hacking phase. From October to November, we will be judging thoroughly your projects and getting to know who will be selected to win these big prize pools. We have judging partners from a lot of renowned and expert institutions to make sure that the judging process is fair, secure, and helpful to get everyone sure that they will be rewarded fairly. Khalil left. Let me 1 second to present myself. So this phase, I will try to go briefly through the first 2 phases. So we try to prepare and educate and get so many people on the LMS, so on the Academy of Hedera, to get people certified before the hackathon. We were able to onboard more than 10,000 people, 2,600 of whom are now certified. Next slide, please. So the promotion phase is the past 2 months. We've done marketing campaigns. We've had like more than 10 info sessions, whether on site or online. We've had partners like Genfinity and Hashgraph Online and many other partners help us reach out to you and get to you and tell you about the hackathon. That's why you're here today. So next slide, Khalil. So this is the promotion phase. So the hacking phase, which is right now, we are organizing in-person events in 20 plus spaces and cities across Africa to provide you with an on-site place to get together, to get to make your teams, get trained, and meet fellow developers and fellow builders. We have online support and training. We have people on Discord here with office hours helping you get trained and certified in Hedera. We have teams equipped. We will equip teams with tools, SDKs, and documentation from many partners that we have. We'll have, as I said, office hours, whether virtually or physically, to help you and answer your questions. And we have a pool of experts and who are specialized mentors to guide you both in technical and business achievement and business modeling of your projects. Go ahead, please. Next, please. So the hacking phase, the core objectives is to get you to develop projects around the thematics of the 4 tracks that we will present briefly, and to have open innovation on Hedera and projects deploying on Hedera. So go ahead, Khalil. So the judging phase, which is the last phase, will assess projects across consistency. So each project has to align with a chosen track and build effective solutions built on Hedera. Relevance of the outputs, we will evaluate the practical impact, feasibility, and scalability of solutions. And finally, we will judge the team performance. So we will measure how effectively teams collaborate, how all members are involved and contributing to projects. So the pillars will be the jury panel pools, who are experts, and then technical evaluation specialists who will technically evaluate and judge your solutions. And finally, the submission hosting platform for your projects is going to be DoraHacks. So finally, the tracks of the hackathon. Drum roll. So the first track is on-chain finance and RWA. So decentralized financial systems is the first subtrack. So you will be able to build lending pools, DEXs, and microfinance platforms for underbanked regions, which are everywhere all over Africa. People are underbanked. People who do not have access to digital financial services. So that's why we will rely on your skills and market understanding to build solutions that people will use around decentralized financial systems. Second is asset tokenization. So you create solutions for people in real estate, in healthcare, in commodities, and stablecoins to democratize investment through asset tokenization. And finally, we aim to aim for financial inclusion. So we aim to bridge gaps across Africa using Hedera's fast, secure, low-cost infrastructure and build more interoperable markets. Amigo, next. Track prices. These are La Plata, the money needed to get you to set up your business out there. So first place is going to get a whopping $50K. Second place, $35K. Third place, $30K. Fourth place, $25K. And last place and fifth place, $20K. So it's not the last place. The fifth place, there are good projects. So all of these price pool, honestly, in Africa will be able to help you set up your business quite fine and be able to recruit the first people to help you build and be out there on the market. Next. DLT for operations. So these, someone said, where is the 1 million? So as you know, 1 million is the total price pool, which will be fairly distributed across 4 tracks. So we have 4 tracks, so 160K per track, and then we will have 360K divided across 5 winners. No worries. So track prices for DLT operations. So this will focus on healthcare, agriculture, supply chain, and sustainability. So you will be able to build on various thematics across these subtracks, and the price pool are going to be the same. So go ahead, Talal. So again, same track prices. Gaming and NFTs, or the immersive worlds track. We are going to be focusing on play-to-earn games, getting Web3 games to look more like Web2 games in terms of development, but to look more like Web3 games in terms of helping people earn money through playing, or creating immersive experience that reward players with real economic value. Metaverse environments. Everyone says the metaverse is dead. We disagree. The metaverse is still out there. So we want you to build virtual worlds where users can interact, create, and trade digital assets in immersive African-themed environments. So build Wakanda out there on the metaverse. Digital collectibles. Develop NFT platforms that empower users with true ownership of digital assets, representing African culture and creativity. And finally, community governance. Get people to govern in a united way, implement meme coins if you want, and gamified economies that give communities control over their digital ecosystems. Next, please.
Ismail, sorry to interrupt, but someone is asking if you can view the previous slide.
Decentralized physical infrastructures, or DePIN. So, thank you. So you will be able to build AI agents on Hedera using state-of-the-art technology that was introduced by Ryan earlier, and global DePIN solutions to help use Hedera-powered infrastructure networks to democratize access to internet, energy, and essential services across continent, but with focus on local underserved regions across Africa. Next, please. Gracias. So, as I said, hackathons, 4 tracks will share a prize pool of 640K. So that is 160K per track. And then we will have 5 big hackathon winners. The first one will get a whopping drum roll, $100K. Second place, 70K. Third place, 60K. Fourth place, 40K. And fifth place, 30K. And then we will have another pot for exceptional performance, $60,000 prize. Special $60,000 prize is reserved for a team that demonstrates true exceptional and groundbreaking work that pushes the boundaries of what's possible on Hedera and in Africa. I hope the prize pool deconstruction was clear. So our strategic pillars, we have partners from all across Africa. We are proud to have Orange, MEA, and local communities across Africa support Hedera. So these guys will provide us with a series of grassroots events to ensure widespread participation and awareness, and they will also provide you guys with more than 16 hacking stations in which you will find local hackathons to prepare you for the big event, workshops and trainings hosted in partnerships with universities and innovation hubs, and finally, community meetups to discuss blockchain and Hedera solutions tailored to regional challenges. I need another water break. Sorry, guys. Oh, that was the last slide. Thank you. Good.
Can you hear
Questions,
me now?
questions, people.
I don't know if you can hear me now. I hope that.
Yes, Talal, we can hear you.
Oh, finally. So on Discord, we cannot
If you're
share
speaking,
a
I cannot
screen.
hear you. So, questions?
Yeah, Talal is talking. I think Ismail can't hear us, Talal.
Okay. No problem.
Yes, totally okay. No, you need to finish it before the September 30th, so before the submission. We're not too late right now, but get to it early, better than getting to it late. So you will only need it to submit. Please, I have a question about the build or GitHub repo. Our GitHub repo is private. We don't want to share it. Is it a demo video and then the link of the website? That should be okay as long as you provide a demo and you provide the team with enough evidence that your project is real, so we can check that. But I will relay that question to our technical team, our judging team, and then I'll get back to you with a clearer answer. Can a team submit multiple submissions? Unfortunately, the answer that I have is that no, you need 1 submission per team. When will the hackerspaces be announced? Soon. Stay tuned. Can we visit the local hubs daily or for team coordination? Yes, you can. If we have a project that touches multiple tracks. If you have a project that touches multiple tracks, choose the one that is closest or the one that you see you have the most impact in. So say you have a DeFi project that uses AI, try to see where the biggest impact is, which if it is in DeFi, if it's a fintech financial solution that uses AI, then it belongs in the financial on-chain finance tracks. If it's an AI project that has a small financial element, it's vice versa. For distant people, will Orange be the places where the hackathon will happen? Not only Orange, we have Orange and we have other people and have other communities, and other hacking stations that will be provided. Unfortunately, we will not cover 53 countries, but we hope to reach as far as we can. Is Hedera have a X handle? Yes. Please follow us on Twitter, Hedera Hacks. So Hedera Hacks, this is our handle on Twitter. Do judges, guys, you are asking way too fast. I need to catch up. So judges favor builders living on the continent versus the rest of the world? No. So the impact that you have on the African continent is what's most important, not where you come from, because not only can we not have KYC to verify that you come from Africa, but the aim of the hackathon is to build solutions from Africa to the world and from the world to Africa. So that's why we will not favor people living in the continent. I have a question. Is it okay to complete the Hedera certification during the hackathon? Yes. You can complete it during the hackathon. Will it be prizes for winning teams per locations? No, not per location, per track and per big hackathon winners. Concretely, as a developers, what opportunities do certification offer outside of the hackathon? It offers you access to the whole Hedera ecosystem. There are thousands of projects on Hedera who are hiring every day. So it offers you access there. It helps you build your project on Hedera, whether inside or outside of the hackathon. So yeah, it allows you to be recruited by Hedera projects. If we have ideas and we want judges' perspective or experts, yes, we all have experts in business models, in business, who will answer your questions about your business models and help you. We will even try to do one-on-one sessions. Must we utilize the Hedera Hashgraph network to build, or we build on any network? No. Your solution needs to be at least integrated on Hedera. You can build on other chains, but it needs to be integratable on Hedera. According to Hedera, what is the most impacting field for a project? No, 4 tracks are on equal ground, so we will not favor projects from any specific track. Sorry, meeting. For qualified projects for winning, do they have to deploy on the mainnet? No. But wait for the judging criteria that we will drop very, very soon. Can I build solo? No, sorry, we will require teams of 2 to 7 people. But you can get into our Telegram and our Discord here, and you can shout out to what you need in terms of talent, and you can find the people you need. Development roadmap for the next 6 to 12 months. Fortunately, you can find this on the Hedera official website, but we are not developing Hedera technology. Will it be prizes for winning teams? No. So Shem, I answered this for the second time. We will not be giving prizes per location, but we will be giving prizes per track and then per bigger impact from the 4 tracks. Getting help or technical mentorship during the hackathon. Good question. So we have sessions every Fridays, and we have office hours that will be communicated soon. And you can ask your question on any channel on Discord, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. So our product managers needed. That is for you to decide. If you need product managers on your team, go ahead. If you don't, your choice. How well must we master Solidity to do this hackathon? So that is a technical question. I'm sure that Hedera technology is not solely based on Solidity, but you can get your question answered if you take the certification. You will understand what is needed. Since Hedera is competitive, I would like to know if we can do the smart contract with Solidity. Ryan, can you answer this question, please? Get back to them in the comments. You completed the final test yesterday, but the certificate Hashgraph, I got it this morning. No, there's no deadline. You can complete it until the 30th of September. So don't worry, don't panic. Is there a specific format, time limit, or language required for the final pitch? We will share that information soon.
So regarding the question that asking
about, Michael is here to answer your technical questions.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you perfectly. Okay, so regarding the question that asking about the EVM compatibility and working with smart contracts, absolutely yes, you can work with smart contracts and build smart contracts in Solidity. Then you can easily deploy them to the
embedded
Hedera system.
What? No, you're not supposed, Sham, this is for you. You're not supposed. The spaces are for you. If you want to use them, use them. If you don't, you don't. It's not mandatory to be at the space. The hackathon is running online and hybrid. For the criteria for the selection of the winning project at each phase, you will find that information soon on the DuraHacks. Mentors, again, you will find them on Discord, and we will have mentorship sessions that we will announce on our socials. Socials posting of progress, that is for you too to decide. Yeah, I think it's important to share it with a larger Hedera technology, whether to get feedback or to get adoption or to find clients. I personally think it's important, but it's for you to decide. You don't have a team yet. Too bad. But you can find a team here on Discord, on Telegram. On Telegram, we have a channel dedicated to finding your team. Oh, sorry, guys. On the speaker stage, I only hear myself. I cannot hear anyone. So that's why if anyone was speaking and I interrupted them, I'm not hearing anyone.
You're good. Let's just keep talking. I don't think you're speaking over anyone.
Go ahead.
Can I build solo? No, sorry. You need a team of 2 to 7 people that you can find on Discord or Telegram. Let me share with you the Telegram link. There you go. Get on Telegram and we will help you find your team. Oh, nice. We're getting people to know each other here in this session and make teams. Did you have any specific plans or initiatives to support the growth of blockchain and Web3 in Nigeria? Yes, through hackathons like this and through other initiatives that we're launching together with Hedera and the Hashgraph Association to support Web3 growth in Nigeria and the broader African continent. So what Talil is sharing here is the DuraHacks. You can go there. You will find good information. And in this space, you will be able to find teammates. Yes, the certificate is required, and how we will verify is because you will submit it in your final submission. Hi, Muttaqi. I see you in the comments. People are already registered as solo builders. There's no problem. You can continue like that and find at least one more teammate, and you should be good. Yes, I'm eating some nuts. Thanks for asking. I have a question. If I want to keep my project private during the hackathon, is it okay to submit a private GitHub? Yes, yes, yes. Shared only with organizers. Yes. All the team members, Muttaqi. Yes, all the team members need to be certified. But we give you all the help you need to get it. Is it necessary to be a developer before joining a team? No, you only need a certificate of Hedera developer certification. It will get you introduced to the ecosystem, and then you can join the team or make your own team. We have 5 more minutes of questions, so get it out there. Several people are typing. I love the energy, guys. I love how excited we all are for this hackathon. Love the energy. So keep your questions coming. You guys couldn't find a hacking station in Abidjan and have other participants than me. Feel free to reach out. I think we have a hacking station in Abidjan, but we will reach out. And if you want to reach out on Twitter or on Discord, please feel free. We're here to support you, and we'll make sure you have the appropriate resources to meet up with fellow participants in Abidjan. Again, the certificate is required, and we will check it because you will. I think Michael is speaking. Sorry, Michael, because I can't hear you. So
I didn't agree, but I know earlier there was a question around solidity and smart contracts, and if you can do smart contracts on Hedera. I don't know if it was clearly articulated, but just to be super clear, Hedera is EVM equivalent, which means you can use smart contracts to build your solution. And the thing with solidity that you do have to keep in mind, specifically for Hedera, just because it's EVM equivalent, we do have native services as well, like the Hedera token service. And as you're building out your smart contracts, specifically if you're touching things like tokens, it's highly recommended to use the Hedera precompiled smart contracts for creating tokens and interacting with tokens. While Hedera does also support things like ERC21 and 1155 through those native contracts, you'll find that if you're working with tokens specifically, that you have much wider support within the ecosystem through the largest wallets like Hashpack. I also recommend too, if you're testing front-end interfaces, to test them with leading wallets like Hashpack because you get a wider base to what the community is currently using. While wallets like MetaMask will also work within the ecosystem, you have a much smaller base of users that are utilizing MetaMask. So it's always good to try those wallets and also look at how your implementation for native services is looking through smart contracts.
I couldn't hear a word of what you were saying, Michael. I think there's a problem with my mic, but I assume it was insightful and good and answered people's questions. Any more questions, guys? Can a team win in the track and then cross-track plus the exceptional 60K? Yes. You can win inside your track and then win again in the bigger hackathon track. Skills needed. So you just need to be, I'm not gonna lie, it will help if you're a developer, and it will help a lot if you have experience developing in Hedera, but worry not if you don't. We got you covered by the certification, and we got you covered by the training sessions that we'll have. Guys, we have to close in 1 minute. So how can Hedera HCS help small farmers? I'll let Michael answer you on that. If anyone here is not part of your team, I'm open to receiving new members. Yes, please answer his questions. Most all your team members be from the same referrer? No, it doesn't matter which referrer comes from, your certificate comes from. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining today. No, Prince, this will be the last question I answer, which is no, you need to be in a team. How many teams are competing in all? 1,000. Thank you, guys, for joining the session. Please drop all of your questions on Discord. We will get back to you, drop them on Telegram. And thank you so much for joining the session. This was very good, and I love the energy. And we love for you to be part of this hackathon. So please go register on DoraHacks, create your teams, and any help needed, we will provide. Thank you so much.